Have you been bitten by a tarantula recently? Do you need a cure? Well, you're in luck. All you need to do is perform the traditional Tarantella dance from southeast Italy. Originating in the mid 14th century from the Mediterranean region of Puglia, the Tarantella dance was believed to cure tarantism, a disease sprung from the wolf spider tarantula bites. Poison from these bites often led those afflicted by it to display extreme bouts of excitement and restlessness before eventually succumbing to an untimely death. The only cure for such a disease was the exciting dance called the Tarantella. Through rapid movements, a victim could only hope to sweat out the dangerous venom. The dance is characterized by swift movements, foot tapping, and spinning, and is often accompanied by accordions, tambourines, and guitars to maintain the fast 6/8 tempo. Women also wear traditional petticoat skirts when performing the dance, often ruffling the skirts to sway with the music. Over time, the tarantella has evolved into a graceful and elegant couples dance. However, it continues to retain ties to its wild roots. Anyways, it's probably better if I showed a demonstration. Follow along if you'd like.
Wow, I feel better already. You know, this reminds me of Nora's wild tarantella dance in Act 2 of Adult House. Overall, the dance represents Nora's dramatic emotional transformation. Prior to dancing, she believes she can still maintain a perfectly constructed doll's house of ideal life in which she perfectly accepts her place in society, expecting the best outcome for everyone. This is reflected by her conversation with Mrs. Lindy just before the dance, in which she says, "I am in my right senses now. I and I alone did the whole thing." Coming just after a suicidal discussion with Krogstad, this quote demonstrated how committed Nora is to preserve her ideal domesticity. She is willing to kill herself and take all the blame in order to allow her family's happiness and well-being to prosper. Although she may expect a wonderful thing to happen, she internally understands how her sacrifice may be necessary and chooses to embrace it. Meanwhile, just after the wild dance, she frees herself spiritually and rejects her motherly role by telling Helen to fetch champagne and a few macaroons. Lots, just for once. Because macaroons have been established as Nora's guilty pleasure, her openness in wanting it is especially shocking. It reflects her rejection of societal values and discovery of her own morality. She now has the freedom to do what she wants and no longer truly cares for her kids' or husband's well-being. Going back to the dance itself, Nora's theatricality is prominently displayed. She proudly announces, "Now play for me, I am going to dance," after springing to the front of the stage before eventually displaying her true colors with her hair comes down and falls over her shoulders. Here, Nora's theatricality is used as a distraction. It is a fake facade to mask her true desires, which are displayed by her hair falling over her head. Interestingly, her facade can only be eroded through acting, seemingly contradictory since acting requires the use of a facade. However, the fact that acting allows her the only opportunity to express herself may just be indicative of how constraining society really was for women at that time.